Hey everyone, Josh from Start Replay here. I'm doing a comparison video for Sleeping Dogs on PlayStation 3 versus PlayStation 4. Now I love this game on last gen, and to be able to get the chance to review it and compare it on next gen is fantastic. So thank you to Square Enix for providing me a code on PS4 first of all, and let's get down to it. So you can already see the graphics on next gen, as you'd expect, are a lot better. But it's not just the graphics that have been improved. Also the controls have been improved, and also the amount of people on the streets, the atmosphere, the radio stations, as far as we're aware, have been improved slightly. And it's a great enhancement to the Sleeping Dogs experience. I love the original, and to be able to jump back into the game now on new consoles is great. It plays so much better, looks a lot better with 1080p graphics on the PS4. And let's not forget, the game has also been re-released on Xbox One as well. And if you haven't picked up the game before or are looking to do so, I couldn't recommend it more. Especially if you played any true crime games on PS2 and the older systems. This actually used to be a true crime game before it changed a little in development. So at its heart and soul, it is still a true crime game. Open world, driving cars, participating in missions. And if you have picked up this game before on PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, then getting the game again entirely depends on what you take from this video. It is just a much better game. Runs better, looks better, plays better. I don't know what more reasons I could provide you with, but yeah, it just looks really nice. And look at this, even the character models for the girl on the PS4 are totally different to that on PS3. Look at Baldy as well, his head is a lot shinier. That's surely a reason by itself to get the game on next gen, right? Shinier heads. I'd get a game if it had shinier heads. And of course this improvement isn't as great as the improvement GTA 5 will be seeing from last gen to next gen, but then again, it isn't meant to be. It's just meant to be an experience for new people to pick up, and also for fans of the series who have already played many hours of it to come back into it with fresh eyes, as it were, and to see the game in a new light with better graphics and everything else. And the animations have been slightly improved as well. It just looks so much nicer. I'm really impressed. And look at that, look at the fire and the atmosphere and how crisp everything is. Not everything is really, really blurry for some reason on the PlayStation 3. Really strange. And look at this, look at the stall that this lady is having. She's got this huge shop now on the PlayStation 4, and on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 3 last gen, it doesn't give its pedestrians much to sell apparently, but on PS4 it does. And not only that, but on next gen it brings sandwiches, and on last gen there weren't sandwiches. I don't know, that must have been like at the top of their list, right? And it probably was at the top of my wish list, thinking about it, when I was wanting Square Enix to remake this game. I wanted sandwiches, and they provided that. So, what can I say? I'm glad they added sandwiches, because that's a huge addition already. I think that you should just buy the game alone due to that fact. I tried to play the games as close as I could, because I ran one game recording next to the other whilst I was playing on PS3. So as you can see, I'm trying to catch up and make it as at the same pace. It's a bit weird though, because on the PS3 at this point there are more characters than on PS4, where you'd expect the PS4 to have more characters. Maybe they just made it easier for when you're running around. Look at the face, just looks a lot nicer, a lot more detailed. Colours are better, a lot more visually pleasing. I'm quite frankly surprised that I thought the PlayStation 3 one looked good. And to be fair, it did, back in 2012. But 2 years on, crisp as anything. And also you do get more crowds. Look at this, the table, there was no one sitting there before, but somehow next gen brings people together, makes things more social. And also getting around is a lot better. Because things are so crisp and easier to see, you'd think that I'm a lot better at driving. Well, I am, because no, I'm not. Look at that. I just totally fail out. But in here, on the PS4, I do manage to acquire this car, whereas on the PS3 one, I didn't do quite well, as you can see. No, not at all. Not at all. But I do like the driving in this, because you can jump out onto other cars and vehicles whilst you're in one vehicle, and you can also open your door and hit pedestrians, which is one of my favourite features. I think every game should include it. Every single game. If you look on the PS3 one now, you'll see there's a moment when I'm hitting a pedestrian with my car door and he just flies in the air like, boom! Look at that! He's gone. He's out of there. Good riddance. And the water effects, so much nicer on PlayStation 4. Everything's so much more detailed and, man, more natural. It's not like there's a load of cling film on it like there is on the PlayStation 3 one at the current time. And just the atmosphere looks a lot better. Particle effects are better as well. You can see there's waves and you can see everything just a lot more detailed. And well, that's it. That is it for the comparison review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos in the future. Like it if you did like it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, because then I'll do more comparison reviews in the future. Of course, you can follow Start Replay at Start Replay on Twitter, and head to startreplay.com for your latest reviews, gaming news and coverage.